What if you only needed to attend one dyslexic summit for your entire lifetime? Because it will give you everything you ever needed. Hi guys, my name's Theo Goff, and that's what I've been obsessed with doing for the past 6 months. Is finding the best people on the globe to give you the best strategies to solve all your dyslexic challenges and problems that you're facing. The reason why I've been obsessed and worked incredibly hard on this is because I remember growing up with my own experience of having severe dyslexia and having these great people with degrees, with very good education, very smart, telling me about my dyslexia and what I can and can't do and what would help me. And that was great, but it didn't really help me compared to when I'd get advice from other people who've had dyslexia, who's had the same challenges and has overcame those challenges. They would give me advice and be like, okay, that's what they did. Let me do that. And you know what? It worked. That advice worked way much more than the educational people advice. And now what this taught me is that experience is very valuable, trumps like education. So what I wanted to do is go around and look for the people who have had all the experience with dyslexia, the best people who are good at talking, best dyslexic advocates out there, to come together and give us the best strategies and the best solutions to all the dyslexia problems. Now, I know there's not only one type of dyslexia problems, there's a whole array of them. So I people from a very mixed bag, people from all sort of backgrounds and all sort of challenges. So it comes together with all these incredible people. There's 4 main products that we came up with, or 4 main sort of areas. These are combined into 3 different days. So the first one is how you can love yourself and you really accept your dyslexia, love your dyslexia, and really find your inner confidence. That's day number 1. Day number 2 is about how you can thrive in work. How you can actually use your dyslexic strengths to your advantage. It's about finding them, using them, but also how you can tell your work, saying, look, I have these needs, I have dyslexia, I would like these accommodations, and really walks you through that in a systematic process. Now, this isn't me, this is other people who have been through this experience and have been taught loads of other people how to go through the experience and help loads of other people. So that's work. Also with parenting, massive part of dyslexia is parenting kids with dyslexia. I'm not a parent, so I can just give you advice. I can't give you experience. But I found people, great, amazing people who've got a lot of experience on this area, who've experienced, but also had a lot of practice helping others. They talked about all the challenges they've had, all the things that they've learned, or things they help other people do, and walk you through a process on how you can help your son or your daughter with dyslexia the best way possible. And finally, we talk about how you can thrive in the education system. Like when you're starting out in education system, primary and secondary school, I spoke to this kid, 10-year-old, called Colt. He's truly amazing dyslexic advocate. Talked about how his journey, the challenges he's facing and how he's overcoming them, and how to be really a self-advocate for yourself. Anyway, so that's Colt from start of education. Also, how you can thrive in education, higher education, in college, university, all these higher educations, so you can help go through the system and get the support you need and find the strategies that work for you. I'm so proud about how all these amazing people came together and giving all these step-by-step strategies. But also, once I created it, I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. But then I asked myself, what could make it even better? I was like, well, yes, I gave you this step-by-step strategy on how to solve all these challenges. But what if I can give you the contact information from these amazing speakers, amazing dyslexic advocates, so you can get the contact information, message them personally, and start building a relationship with them, so you can kind of branch out this dyslexic sort of scope, as it were, so you can help learn from them more individually. And I feel this is invaluable, because I would watch something from someone talking about their dyslexia, oh, that's really cool. But that video is just a video. When I start following them and start learning everything they have to say, it's a whole new level. I start learning a whole more stuff about dyslexia and about myself. So that's where I think it can become invaluable if you really take this on and thinking, okay, if there's something I resonate with, I want to know more about, I'll contact this person directly, because there's social media like Facebook, Instagram, whatever I could find, I put it there for you to contact directly, okay? So that's it. And also lastly, guys, this stuff, I remember I speak to my friends about it, that I was creating this, I was getting this out there, and they're like, okay, so how much you can charge? And I said I was just some little number. And they're like, what? That's crazy. So this is very, very, very cheap. I really, really hope that you can afford this. This isn't, what I would consider expensive compared to what other things I've seen out there. But also the other thing, this means that this price will not last. Eventually, now, depending on what time you watch this, it may be a week, it may be a month, it may be a couple hours, maybe a day before I increase the price or change this slightly. So I implore you to act as fast as possible in this, because this offer is not going to last. So get the Conquering Dyslexia Summit now. All the video recordings and everything you'll have for a lifetime. This is the VIP pass I am giving you. Anyway, guys, click the link below, get the VIP pass. I look forward to seeing you on the Dyslexia Summit.